So if you're applying for a UK mortgage, especially as an expat overseas or a foreign national recent to the UK, then there are 3 things regarding document submission that you'll need to get right before we apply for the mortgage. So the first point is proof of ID and address verification. Usually the passport or national ID card is enough. And then proof of your current address can usually be a utility bill or a broadband statement, something like that. It could also be a bank statement or driver's license. The second area is income documentation. So if you're employed, usually the bank is looking for the last 3 months' pay slips and a copy of the original employment contract. If you're self-employed, then the last 2 years of accounts and tax returns may be required. If you're overseas, it may be that we have to work with an accountant's reference or foreign tax documents. And here's an extra insight. There are lighter touch documentation requirements when it comes to buy-to-let lending, with some banks not even requiring proof of income or tax returns because they base their affordability assessment on the yield of the property. So it's worth bearing that in mind. The third area that banks are looking for is bank statements. So the last 3 months of personal and business bank statements, if applicable. Now, we use a specialist mortgage industry software to ensure that the documentation that you need is going to meet the lender's requirements. And of course, if your documents are in another language, perhaps because you're residing overseas, then we can help you get them professionally translated in preparation for submission. Take, for example, Ben. He was a UK expat living and working in Portugal. And of course, much of his bank statements and address verification was in Portuguese. So the lender required officialized translated copies as well as them being notarized. And we were able to put him in touch with our recommended translation team, who were able to sort all of this out for him in 48 hours. And shortly thereafter, we were able to obtain the mortgage offer from the bank. So if this has been useful, please follow us on the social for more tips. Please book a call if you would like your questions answered. And remember, big moves start with small steps, and I'm here when you're ready.